Yo, it's Viral Industries, and we're back again with another quick video. We're back again with another quick video, and it's really sad, man. It's really sad. We got grown men out here trying to make excuses for another grown man that don't care about them, don't know them, would never even reach out to them. Wouldn't even reach out to them, bro. Like, come on, man. And if he did reach out to us because he in a fucked up situation, Diddy do not care about y'all, bro. You got digits out here talking about some Diddy. Diddy is what they say? This is against a black man and a white man and all that. Man, shut up, bro. Cause when it's really time to talk about this race stuff and when it's really time to talk about this, y'all know where to be found, bro. And y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And y'all don't bring up history. But when it got something to do with y'all favorite artists going to jail, now it's all black and whites and all of this shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Diddy was a terrible belligerent CEO, man. He was terrible. He was a terrible CEO. You can't do the stuff that he was doing. The type of stuff that he was doing, you just cannot do. You can't. You can't. You cannot. What he did to MIA, what he did to Capricorn Clark, what he did to all these people, bro. What he did to Cassie even. We're not looking at Cassie like she's Diddy's wife. Her and Diddy never got married. So we could look at her like Cassie was an employee to him. Y'all saying Cassie was his girlfriend, but he never even announced that Cassie was even his girlfriend. Didn't even allow her to see his kids like that. Didn't allow her to do anything. But it's all, man, Cassie is girl, man. You don't know, you do domestic violence. All right, so MIA situation was domestic violence. This person's situation, domestic violence. Like, you got to understand the shit that Diddy was doing was inhumane. You can't have people working for the amount of hours. Now, all of a sudden, people is, this dude up here talking about some, I was walking by a white and a black couple. Bro, what are you talking about? Nobody's thinking about you, dude. You walk past a white and a black couple. You got mad because they started kissing and you thought they was trying to kiss in front of you. Bro, mind your business and go about your day. Go get you a beautiful black queen then. Go get you a beautiful black woman. You won't be walking past white and black couples worrying about what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, bro. It's some real ignorant people out here, man. Like, and YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, bro. YouTube, they like it like that too, bro. They want these ignorant people up here, bro. They don't want to put people like me in the algorithm. They know I'm gonna go stupid, I'm gonna go crazy because I'm coming with common sense. You can't combat with common sense. You're gonna look crazy every time. You gotta go on somebody, else that's crazy, and you gotta go talk crazy with them. I'm not crazy. I know exactly what's going on, bro. If this was a black and white thing, if this was some racist shit, I'll say, oh, damn, this is some racist shit. But it's not, bro. The shit that Diddy was doing was inhumane. You cannot do the stuff that he was doing as a CEO, as a boss. Y'all never been bosses before. Y'all never been CEOs before. Y'all never even been managers before. So y'all don't know what it's like to have a certain type of power in your hands, or people are listening to you and waiting for you to make a move and feeding their families literally off of you, putting their life in jeopardy into your hands. You don't understand that because you're a goofy. Nigga, when you take your goofy ass to work, right? You go work your job, right? I know you don't got a job. I know you sit up on YouTube talking mad bullshit. Now the Diddy case is red pilled. Women are trying to, man, shut the fuck up, bro. Niggas is ashamed to even after the first day. Niggas red pill OG people like CGA and all of them. They stop bringing up the Diddy case because they know he cooked, bro. There's not no points to bring up the Diddy case no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. It's like this, right? When you put yourself in a position as a black man, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. As a black man, yes, it is lopsided. Yes, it is, uh, you know what I'm saying, slanted for a certain group of people. Yes. So why would you even put yourself in that position? The only way you're gonna put yourself in a position is when you think that you're above what they coined in term as, because that's not what we actually are, but that's what they call us, black. Diddy thought that he was above being a black person. Towards the end of his career, towards the end of his career in the free world, because he probably not gonna ever be free again. But towards the end of his career in the free world, he tried to help his people. He tried to say, "Oh shit, man, I gotta help my people," but it was too late. He done already did his dirt. He done already did his dirt, and he was even addicted to the dirt that he was doing, which explains the reason why he got caught doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't you understand the sex trafficking police people or department, they got up there and told them that their agents, their special agents, was watching Diddy for years already. They already have been watching Diddy because they got notice. They probably was watching the sex workers and they was like, whoa, this sex worker, this dude, he going over here to Diddy. They going over there to Diddy. What's going on? Then all tracked to Diddy because when you don't understand, Diddy didn't understand. $10,000 to normal people out here walking around, that's a lot of money. And he was just out here walking around with that shit, giving it to sex workers and stuff like that, flying them across the country, across state lines. Shit, I think they said they wasn't even flying them out the country. It might not mean nothing to you and your street politics and how you look at life, but to the law and these white people, they calling that today in 2025 in the law. They are calling that sex trafficking. Sex trafficking. To you, just might just be some players, some pimps. You know what I'm saying? It might just be some players, some pimp-ish. But to the law, y'all gotta step outside. If y'all would ever step outside of street politics, y'all would go leaps and bounds, even as 40 years old. Because I know y'all like 40-year-old Gen Xers. Y'all lost in the sauce. If y'all would just step outside, literally go touch grass, bro. Stop thinking everything is black and white. And then when the situation really is racist and black and white, you don't even understand how that correlates to you. You don't understand how slavery correlates to you today. You don't even understand that, but you think that this situation going on with Diddy is some racist mess. Come on, man. A lot of y'all just not. A lot of y'all just not there. Like y'all capacity, y'all thinking capacity is not there. Y'all not understanding what's going on. All I gotta say was what I just said about sex trafficking. And then when I break down how you're not paying people, it's people getting paid. They said it was people getting paid not over $100,000, but they was working 20 hours a day. And they got account and they got like real proof of that. They have proof. It's not like they're just making this up. They have proof, bro. They have proof that they were working over 20-hour days multiple times a week. That's inhumane. And you have multiple different workers that work under Diddy's name. Sean Combs, not Diddy, but Sean Combs. That they all got on the stand and told this. Even if they got up there and said, like Cassie, I love him, he's King Combs and all this, it doesn't matter. That even shows the type of power that he held over these people's head. That they saying that they still, man, we love Diddy. We love everything about Diddy, yada, yada, yada. Bro, That's looking crazy to the jury. That doesn't look good to the jury. That they are getting up there saying, "Oh, I didn't want to be here," and they had to subpoena them to get up there and tell what happened to them. And then you subpoenaed them, and as soon as they get up there, they couldn't wait to tell what happened. These people don't want this man to get out of jail, bro. These people are spooked of him. I know how Gene Dill might be acting, but he's spooked to him. It's a lot of people that just spooked at Diddy, bro. They are spooked. Would you want your daughter, your mother, your sister, your family member that's a female around Diddy working for him? After I just told you he has an inhumane work environment. He has an SA type of work environment. He has a work environment where he puts his hands on people and throws stuff at them. Do you want somebody throwing stuff at your mother while she at work? But y'all don't think like that because y'all too infatuated with his music. You can't differentiate the music from how his actual character is. Okay, if you like how he choreographed music, right? Because he wasn't really an artist, but how he choreographed music. Okay, just say I like Diddy music. Y'all drag this shit, bro. Oh man, nah, he ain't do it, bro. Now you just sound retarded, bro. Now you just sound retarded. Every day they telling us about how this man committed a different type of felony against federal law, and y'all still up here like, oh man, nah, man. You know Diddy, man. They hate the black man, and when you a black man and you get a white female, like, what are you talking about? Are you like? I'm starting to think some of y'all like, bro. And it's just like YouTube, like people, y'all think people on here agreeing with y'all. Like, really look at y'all stuff, bro. Y'all be having like 100 people, right? Y'all have 100 people in the chat. Y'all have only 15 likes with 100 people in the chat, and it'd be like 3 people commenting. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm telling you, bro. Probably the other group of people is laughing at you for good reason too. Not for nothing that's, you know what I'm saying, that's messed up, but they laughing at you for good reason. They laughing at you because you are a idiot. You're an idiot. They laughing at you because you an idiot, bro. What's up, old school? Yo, you stop fucking playing with me, man. What? Talk about something. So what? I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like when you doing stuff like that and you a CEO, you got people livelihoods in your hand. And you committing crimes like that. He thought he was above the, you know what I'm saying, above the world. Some of y'all are okay with that, bro. Some of y'all are okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying, oh, well, the white people, they not going through it like us. What do you mean they not going through it like us? Them people they got Jeffrey Epstein. They get to a point too where it's like, all right, what you doing is just out of pocket. But the reason why they're not bringing up the children and they're not bringing up the pedo charges is because the kids were at the party while the celebrities were there. So they're not gonna bring up the celebrities. Gene Dill already told y'all. He already told y'all, bro. I'm trying to think of what he said word for word verbatim, but he basically said that celebrities was at the parties and the kids was there. I got the one video. Y'all want me to drop the one video? I'll drop the video, bro. When Diddy talking about something, I adopted this girl, but he legally didn't adopt the girl. Some Caucasian girl. He was like, man, I adopted this girl. Bro, you did not adopt this girl legally. And now the girl they saying she missing. It's like 3-4 girls they said, man, we ain't seen her since Diddy been in jail. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, it's not a game, it's not a joke. They really saying that he unalived his wife, Kim Porter. They really saying that, and it makes sense, bro. Y'all acting like the jury not watching this stuff. This is all public information. They could watch this stuff at any time. They probably, I bet you they watching this stuff and breaking it down in the barracks for them. It's not it's an away game for the defense. The defense knows that. They just coming to work getting paid. If I'm getting $500,000 to act like I care about what's going on in Diddy case because I went to school and passed the bar, I'm gonna go and do that. I don't give a fuck about Diddy. If he go to jail, I still get paid. Y'all sitting up here acting like these motherfuckers really trying to get him out of jail, bro. It's over. Prison. It's over. He getting life in prison, y'all. It's not a game. It's not a joke. All Diddy, you could tell he control his whole defense. All they do, if you read the court documents, all they do is just say objection, and then the judge be like overrule and tell him to sit down. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this shit not a joke, bro. This shit not a joke. If you was to do what Diddy was doing at work, period, not even as the boss, as a CEO, you'll be fired and you'll probably be arrested. If you was at work throwing apples at somebody, you'll be arrested for assault, especially a woman. That's not domestic violence, bro. There's people at work, bro, that's coming to make a living and support their family and their kids. They're not trying to be at work getting abused. And y'all saying, oh, why they ain't just leave? Bro, they have a $10,000 a week job to do nothing but help Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a mogul. He had assistants. He was supposed to treat them right, bro, not treat them wrong. Inhumane. That's just like if Walmart was to do that, or Target was to do that, or any of these other stores. Diddy had more money in some of these stores that y'all know. He is a billionaire, bro. He wasn't supposed to be doing stuff he was doing. But y'all thinking, oh man, it's because dudes is raised by mothers and he's single mothers, and bro, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with Diddy being a bitch ass motherfucker. A fucking weirdo at that. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's a lot of people that got stories about him, bro. I got stories about him. Word. I seen what happened to my cousin. He came back to the church and he was crying. He was crying. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Before he went, he was cool. He went to a school where they focused on dancing and arts. He was cool, bro. He was one of the most talented people. Everybody knew that he'll one day be on TV. Next thing you know, he was on TV with Diddy, bro. This is back in 2010, bro. 2010. This meant something, bro. I was a little boy. I already knew. I was a little ass kid, but I knew that. I thought he was rich. He on TV with Diddy, bro. I thought he was like a millionaire or something, bro. In my eyes. But then when he came back, you know what I'm saying? He was messed up. And now he messed up today because of, still to this day, because they laced him. You understand? And y'all can't just say, that was we used to try to tell y'all, man, like back in 2017, 2018, 19, you know, even before then, like 2016, we tried to tell y'all, bro, that's the Illuminati, bro. That's the type of people, they doing like rituals and stuff like that. They doing rituals and weird stuff. A lot of y'all like that, man. A lot of y'all satanic. A lot of y'all atheists. I understand. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They say that the white folks want to say this is a country under God. We're not going to be doing stuff like that, bro. We're not going to just be beating on women because we mad. Beating on women because we angry. You know what I'm saying? Doing weird stuff as a CEO. It's bigger than it's just a freak off. Nah, bro. He was doing some weird stuff to that girl, bro, psychologically, bro. He laced my cousin, bro. I'm telling y'all the truth. He had some people around him doing some weird stuff. Doing some weird stuff. Just treating people wrong, man. Your boss can't come in. If your boss doing that, you could get paid money. There's people that ain't got paid all types of money because their boss was treating them wrong at work and they was getting treated wrong at a job. You get a settlement. This is the same thing, but except Diddy gonna have to go to jail because he was doing it at a type of rate that it was just like inhumane. And you like it's inhumane, bro. If you have multiple counts of that and you got multiple counts of making people go get drugs, I didn't even mention that. He was making people go get drugs, making them hold illegal guns. You said, how is he making them do that? Because he's ordering them because that's their job. Their job was to transport illegal guns and drugs. Don't you understand? When they come to work, all right, somebody as a federal agent could come up to them, all right, what was you doing at work? And they write it all down, bro. This is all documented. What they was doing that. Well, when I came into work, Diddy told me to get this pink cocaine. And he said take that pink cocaine over to 4th Street and come whip back around to the Trump Towers. And bro, that's illegal. That's illegal, bro. And it's real proof that he's telling people text messages and shit like that. Like, oh, go do this, go do that. He got caught with cocaine before he you know what I'm saying? So all this shit is illegal, bro. You can't do this shit. You can't do this shit, bro. It's more than I try to say it's domestic violence. Well, don't you know in New York that domestic violence, the max charge is life in prison? Inhumane work conditions, making people work for mad hours in New York, that could be life in prison. 10 years at least. You know what I'm saying? Trafficking of drugs. Oh, RICO, life in prison. Don't y'all understand what's going on, bro? This not no joke. That's almost some where's the RICO? When he told his security guards to go get them drugs and his assistants go get them drugs. And he made them, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all the truth, bro. This shit crazy. This shit crazy, man. Diddy was moving like he was like, because he probably thought because he had them police officers at his parties and stuff. He had the police at his parties. He was like, man, well, I'm good because I know the police. You know what I'm saying? I got them at the freak offs. But all they got to do, bro, is they can do all that stuff privately. They might say, like, oh, they got to get on the stand. Gene Dill keep talking about the stand. Gene Dill, why do you keep talking about the stand, Gene Dill? What you keep talking about the stand for? You don't got to get on the stand? Fuck, nigga, you got multiple videos, Gene Dill. Gene Dill, you got multiple videos. That's public information. That's public information. And he knows that. Gene Dill knows that. Boy, what? Like, oh, I'm going up here because they want me to testify. You don't got to testify. When the jury leave and go home and get in the barracks, and when they not out there, they watching your video, Gene Dill. They watching your video, Gene Dill Show on YouTube with 250,000 subscribers. The fuck? and millions of views. We watching you. That's public information. And everybody know that, even you, Gene Dill. So stop talking about some. If I was to testify. Yeah, I noticed that about you, Gen Xers. A lot of y'all try to act oblivious and act like y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all know exactly what's going on. Because y'all be reading that paperwork. Y'all reading that paperwork. I know it's a couple of y'all that don't know how to read. Y'all not reading it. How you went from, you was at the courthouse 8 months ago, and y'all old goofy ass, you ain't even at the courthouse no more. You stopped going because Tisa up there and then bullied you out your spot, huh? Tisa then bullied you out your spot. They sending her the money. They telling her to go inside. They don't want your goofy ass inside. Up there supporting Diddy. Matter of fact, why you don't got your free Diddy shirt yet? Why you ain't wearing your free Diddy shirt? Go put your free Diddy shirt on and go try to break him out. He's not getting out, man. It's over. It's over. Matter of fact, put some money up. Y'all know y'all go on the website and put some money up. I posted the website so y'all go do it. But y'all not gonna do it. Y'all not gonna put y'all money where y'all mouth is. Y'all out here capping for this man, bro. This don't got nothing to do with no racism. This don't got nothing to do with no black and whites. If y'all want to talk that stuff, we could really talk that stuff. We could talk platinum plan. We could talk all of that. But y'all don't want to talk that. Because y'all know y'all going to get shadow banned like me. But y'all want to keep getting y'all little trinkets, y'all little couple of cents and a couple of dollars, $50, $100, right? So y'all wanna oh y'all gonna act like a fool on here. Stop acting like a fool, man. Go act a fool at that courthouse. Go act a fool at that courthouse with the dude that's wearing. It's one dude up there wearing a free Diddy shirt. Ain't nobody else wearing that shit. Only one dude. Go up there and get your shirt and go stand next to that nigga. Word, y'all niggas be capping, bro. Online capping all day. So if they don't support Diddy or they're trying to anti-hate Diddy, ain't nobody anti nothing. We just got a logical brain. This don't got nothing to do with us hating. I don't give a fuck about Diddy, but I'm looking at the shit. And I'm gonna call it down the middle. What I see and what I heard in the paperwork. Simple. I'm gonna sugarcoat this shit. Nah, bro. Diddy extorted Cassie mom, talking about he was gonna send them his mother and her father a sex tape and release it to everybody on the internet. Cassie a whole fucking uh well-known celebrity, bro. That could have crushed her career then and made her, you know what I'm saying? That could have defamed her. You know what I'm saying? So wow, and then that's blackmail and that's extortion. Sending that to her mom. Y'all weird. Y'all weird. But you see, just Diddy's not the only one. That's not the only one he did that to. He didn't just do that to Cassie. He do that to everybody though. If he did that to her, he'll do that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? If he tried to, you know what I'm saying, do that to Kid Cudi Car, you know, or whatever, then he'll do that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was doing that to everybody, saying, "No, I'm gonna release this video of you at the freak off, or I'm gonna release. Oh, didn't you do this? You know what I'm saying? Because he weird like that, bro. So y'all like that weird shit? Y'all like powder puff, weird ass beating on women? You know what I'm saying? Naked. Any man, he not even gonna go back to the room. He gonna sit up there and talk to the dude with a towel around his waist, and the other dude got a full suit on, and he's sitting up there talking to him. That nigga Diddy, a weirdo, man. I can't even tell y'all what I want to say, man, because of community guidelines. Diddy a maggot, man. No man sit up there with his towel on while another man fully clothed outside beating on a woman. And that's what y'all support. A maggot.